Just run through this contract briefly by way of a few slides. So you heard earlier about the growing footprint of Placer County staff and the work that we're doing in Eastern Placer County, and I think that this project really demonstrates that expanding role as it relates to implementation of capital projects, but also doing that in partnership with agencies in Eastern Placer County. So this is a transient occupancy tax funded capital project. This is a contract between Placer County and the Tahoe City Public Utility District. The total contract is for $1,464,879.96, and I'll explain the cents in just a minute. The term of that contract is starting today, June 27th, 2017, all the way through December 1st of 2018. And the services in this contract include trail reconstruction between 64 Acres Park, which is located in Tahoe City, all the way to the entrance to Squaw Valley. This is a tremendous asset to the community. It serves visitors that come to Eastern Placer County as well as residents of the area. Also repair surface and shoulder damage, and then finally address erosion and drainage issues. And to capture some of this for you, I've just included a few photos of the current condition of this trail, and you'll notice at the top that this really reflects the extreme winter that we've had. Various sections of the trail have been submerged throughout the spring and summer months, and so we anticipate that there will be some work that needs to happen as a result of that. And I will add that the work that was initially planned has been delayed as a result of these issues. But you'll also notice in the photos below that there are some cracks in the trail, and that is happening all throughout, and that those areas need to be addressed. This trail receives a tremendous amount of use in the community, and so we'd like to be able to support the Tahoe City PUD in providing the community with this tremendous asset through these repairs. So this is related to the Tourism Master Plan. Of course, this is a Tier 1 priority. Class 1 bike trails are very important to the community. They've told us this on several occasions. Your board has actually approved TOT funds for this project on 3 separate occasions. The first installment was in March of 2015, then again in February 2016, and then most recently in February of this year. Previously, the contract for these funds was managed by the North Lake Tahoe Resort Association under contract with Placer County, but with the change to their scope of work approved by your board in October of 2016, the management of those contracts has been transferred to Placer County's executive office. And so we have taken the funds that you have already approved and consolidated those funds into one contract between Placer County and the Tahoe City Public Utility District, which is the contract you see before you today. The reason you'll see the 96 cents in there is because some of the funds that your board has awarded have been invoiced against this project. So the PUD has done some work, but the bulk of the work will take place in 2018, assuming we don't have another huge winter in front of us. So we'll see how that goes. Also, as I mentioned, a Tier 1 priority in the Tourism Master Plan. And then finally, this really demonstrates Placer County's orientation to community partnerships, working with community groups and agencies to implement these important projects for the community. And so I think this project is a good example of that. So with that, I will answer any questions that your board may have.
Supervisor Duran.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify one of the comments that I made with regards to the last item that you're up. I'm not opposed to, more of the existing people that we have for functions like snow removal or planning or those kinds of things. I was just focusing on this whole new field of marketing,
right.
Which we don't do, and thank goodness, Jen emphasized that she didn't want to do. So, but with all of these other things that we do, parks, trails, whatever we need, I'm willing to, to go in that direction if it's justified. I just wanted to clarify. I didn't want anybody thinking that, I wanted to keep staffing at Tahoe here. No, for existing stuff that we already do and we're already competently accomplishing, I'm cool with whatever is needed. But new stuff, that's not a good thing, not a good place for me. So.
Right. Thank you for that clarification, Supervisor Duran.
Yes, thank you very much, Supervisor. I see no other comments or questions, and I see no members of the public. What's the pleasure of the board? Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you,
Madam Chair. Members of the board, appreciate it.
All right, we're now going to move to closed session. Jerry.